A significant amount of individuals I know, college-age students like myself, have in casual conversation have exposed to me that they've been dealing with mental health crises. And of this group, there's a percentage of individuals on antidepressants. Us being so young, we shouldn't be dealing with these issues without proper counseling. And the fact of the matter is, we're not getting proper counseling. The institution is failing these students by prioritizing grades over the mental health, and their mental health is being strained. And my anecdote serves as the example of it being strained. And my anecdote is not subjective. In fact, it's quite objective. This is from Springfield, October 10th, 2025, and it states that 71% of college students have also been through mental health crises of sorts. Therefore, the institution is incredibly neglecting the mental health of these students, and I propose some solutions. But in order to get to these solutions, we must first understand, one, the problems, and these problems will go over the general outline of the mental health and the current state of it, and two, how inaccessible counseling and healthcare is for these individuals, and two, we'll go over the causes. So we have social media and we have COVID. COVID's a domino effect, and we still see issues today going on with that, and I'll explain that. And number three, we'll go over some solutions. One just being cultivating a better culture that doesn't strain these individuals so much. And two, making sure that these individuals have a place in said institution and have free or at least inexpensive access to this healthcare. So, sorry, I just got a call right there. Okay, so number one, problems. So again, we're gonna go over the general outline is just general problems and the inaccessibility of the healthcare. So general problems, it states that Daily Journal, 14th of May, 2022, it says basically that 1 in 5 individuals, college-age individuals, in I forgot which state, I think it was Wisconsin, have been through a mental health crisis. And I understand this is on the shorter end of in the example. I just said 71% in the first quote, but even on the smaller scale of this issue, 1 in 5 individuals are being affected by mental health, and they're not receiving proper counseling. They're not receiving the services they need. And Springfield, October 13th, 2025, fortifies my point. It says, and I'll explain this. So these individuals are too old for pediatric services, and because they're over the age of 18, but they're too young for full-on healthcare because they don't have the funds to meet this. They don't have insurance that pays for the healthcare, or they're just broke college students like myself. And therefore they're left in this weird state of limbo where they can't get access to anything. That's unacceptable. There needs to be inexpensive access to these to healthcare. So now we understand some of the problems. Now we'll go to the causes here. So the causes, just drawing some cause and effect here. Again, we'll just go over COVID and social media. So this is from Star Tribune, 11 December of 2025. It states how social media is incredibly problematic, given the fact that individuals can so easily compare themselves to other individuals of the same demographic. You see someone else that has a higher GPA than you, it ruins your self-confidence. I know this to be true because I see individuals that have a 4.0 GPA while I might only have a 3.8 or 3.7, 3.6. And this is a big issue. As you know, human nature is to compare yourself to the next person ahead of you or behind you. And it makes individuals and it makes the culture competitive, overly competitive, and it is not, it's counterproductive actually. And two, COVID. So this is from New York Times, 6th of February to 2023. It states that there's 44% of high school students after COVID said they were persistently hopeless. And we still see this today. The consequences of COVID trickle on today, and these high school students are now college students facing these same mental health issues. So the consequences of COVID have not ceased at all. So we understand the problems, the causes. Let's go over some solutions here, and I'm very passionate about these solutions. So this is from Irish Times, 16th of February, 2026, and it says the most powerful contribution that these schools can provide is just a better culture, a culture that allows these individuals to thrive and feel like they're impactful, and it isn't comparing and drawing comparisons like social media does, by giving these individuals, and I'm now going to bankroll into the next point, That this is from minpost.com, 17th February 2025, that says that you can be able to have these wonderful systems of ASB, for example. I know Tustin Irvine is lucky enough to have amazing clubs, even in our community college here, but a lot of individuals don't have access to these clubs at all. Therefore, they don't feel like they're contributing enough in their respective sphere, in their sphere, and they might therefore feel like they're not achieving enough as they really are. And third, I want to draw a real actionable step that pertains to California itself. So California is a direct democracy state, meaning that we have direct access to the ballot via propositions and initiatives. So we as voters we can gather our peers together and draw up a proposition to have cost-effective counseling sessions that are backed by psychiatrists and psychologists, licensed psychiatrists and psychologists. And we could, because we're in California, this is an incredibly actionable step. Therefore, just drawing out the entire argument again, there's a severe mental health crisis in this demographic, and it's perpetuated by social media and COVID. And it's not helped by the fact that it's incredibly hard to get counseling sessions, as it's expensive. The demographic of college students are too old for pediatric services and are too young for full-on adult services, and are left in this weird limbo state. And some actionable steps are to vote, to propose legislation, given the fact that we are Californians, and just minimizing how competitive the media of the culture of social media is. And if we tackle all of these subjects together, we will see significant minimization in the mental health crises of college-aged students. Thank you, and I hope you heed my advice.